I'm ID hospital model for this year, and today we're here right in front of my school, which is Seoul University. It's been a while since I've been here because, with the COVID situation, I couldn't visit the school very often. And the weather is just incredible today. So today you're just gonna get to know me a little bit better and the reasons why I'm going through with plastic surgery with ID Hospital. So let's go. So this was my university. Now let's go check out Sincheon Station. Let's go. Alright, so we just walked down a little bit and now we're at Sincheon. As you can see, there are lots of places behind me. The station is right there. And this is kind of like a student area where you can just hang out, drink, eat, go to cafes, and stuff like that. So let's go. Our next stop is this little place. In Korea, there are lots of food trucks and places, tents like this. Whenever you're just walking around or you're waiting for your friends or something, you can just stop by places like this and you can just grab a bite. Make sure that you bring cash with you though. So they have a variety of menu here. My favorite is tteokbokki, which is spicy Korean rice cake. And then we have different types of fried dishes. And then we have sundae, which is Korean blood sausage. And then we have some warm soups around here. And another favorite of mine, they even have boiled eggs, which is a very healthy option. So let's try my favorite tteokbokki first. As you can see, it's very red. And for some people, it can be very spicy, but I love spicy food, so let's give it a try. All right. It's actually really good. So yeah, just check it out. This is the perfect thing when it's super cold, because winter in Korea is actually really cold. So this is great. It's like a warm hug. All right, now we're on our way to a cafe that I used to go to study. We're just gonna sit down, have a drink, and I'll answer some questions that you guys have been curious about. So yeah, let's go. So now we're in front of a big cafe. It's called a Twosome Place. And fun fact about Korea is lots of students enjoy studying at cafes. And they have an endless catalog of cute cafes around Seoul. And it's my favorite thing. And I brought you guys with me to my favorite cafe where I often come to study. So let's go. Hi, my name is Iris. As you know, I'm a model for ID Hospital for 2022. And today we're here to for me to answer some questions about myself and about my surgeries and why I'm getting them. I've been in Korea for 3 years and I do a lot of modeling, but mostly I'm a student. But before coming here, I did a lot of acting, so that's a little bit of a introduction of me. Well, I heard a lot of great things about Korea and I attended an international school, so I met my first Korean friends there and we hit it off very well. And they invited me over and I felt very safe in Korea. I felt everything was so accessible to me, and there are lots of cafes, great food, very interesting culture as well, so I just wanted to explore it for myself. As I said, first of all, it's really important for me to feel safe and at home where I am. I do love traveling, But every time I come back to Korea, and like for the 3 years I had spent here, it really felt like home here. And again, people are very interested in like foreigners and foreign culture, so that has been a very interesting adventure for me. As I said, I am basically a student and I am graduating now as the valedictorian, and now I'm moving on to graduate school, and on the side I do a lot of modeling and influencer related stuff. I've been doing acting ever since I was a little kid. It's just something that my dad encouraged me to do because he would take me to plays in the weekends and like we would go watch movies and stuff. But I couldn't do acting when I first came to Korea because of, language barrier and stuff like that. And I started using Instagram, and lots of photographers and agencies started to contact me. It actually initially wasn't really my plan, but it just happened so that I became a model here. Well, even though I'm a model, I still have certain things that I want to change about myself. Whenever I would get my photos after modeling, I really wouldn't be able to share them on Instagram because I just didn't like the way I looked. Even though they're like professional photos, I didn't really want to edit them myself. And so if you go to my Instagram page, you're probably not going to see anything related to my modeling experience because I just felt insecure. So that's why I'm going ahead and getting these surgeries, because I feel like it's gonna give me enough confidence to actually, one, enjoy modeling a little bit more, and two, be able to share my experience a little bit more. Well, since I did acting and modeling, I really had to be careful about what I looked like. I was constantly in front of people's eyes, and with puberty, my face changed a lot, my body changed a lot, and with modeling, and I am also a very active person, so my body weight changes a lot as well. So I would go through lots of changes. So with that, my idea about what I wanted to look like and what I wanted to change about myself would change as well. So time to time, I would always have surgery in the corner of my mind, and finally, I am actually going ahead and getting my surgeries. That was definitely after I graduated high school and I just had to get a job. I wanted to do things seriously, and as I said, I'm constantly in front of cameras and stuff like that. So I guess right after I turned 18, I started to realize I need to change. I need to make small changes on my face to really look like the person that I want to look like. Oh, well, that's a hefty question, but in Turkey, most people are more concerned about how your body looks, your body weight, your figure and stuff like that, which is kind of different from Korea. But facial structure wise, it's really important that you have very defined eyes and very defined eyebrows, and it's really important that you have small features like a tiny button nose and pink lips, rosy cheeks, things that look that would be associated with being and looking feminine. Well, it is actually commonly done, and there are lots of great doctors. However, the culture there is just very different, and if I had gone through with my surgeries in Turkey, I feel I would feel a lot of social pressure because that's just the environment there. Even though people are going through with surgeries, they're actually getting surgeries, it's a tendency to really hide it, and yeah, you can't really be open about it, which is something that I don't want to do. I want to be 100% transparent with what I'm getting done and how my experience is. hopefully I'm gonna be able to continue modeling. And then I just really want to start sharing my photos online and do lots of different kinds of modeling now, like from cosmetic modeling to fashion modeling and photo modeling as well. And from that point on, I just want to start my YouTube channel and talk about my life in Korea and my experience modeling in here. So that's all the questions for today. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. And 21st is my surgery date, so stay tuned for all my results. Thank you.